I heard
It's
Luigi.
the same thing with like Legos, you know?
Ages 1 to 99.
Yeah.
Which one feels too young, by the way, to be playing with Legos.
Your young child can swallow it, but your grandma that's been around since the Great Depression,
She's gonna think it's medication.
yeah, she's gonna look at that.
She's also gonna swallow it.
It's gonna be the same effect like when a cartoon character smells pie, they start like floating, but it's just gonna be.
Oh, they levitate off the
they
ground.
levitate off the ground at the scent of Legos.
What do Legos even smell like out the factory? It smells like 3D printer filament.
Oh, you know. We have Youngling versus Luigi on the screen.
I bet Luigi smells like 3D printer filament.
I bet he, yeah. If there was any one scent Luigi would have, it would be Lego.
It would either be Lego or Ghost.
Something like that.
Whatever a Ghost smells like.
I think a happy middle ground there is he smells like a ball pit.
No, you know what? He smells like a tornado.
He smells like a tornado?
Just like a whole... Sure, man! Yes, sir! We take those! All skill!
Fiji wanted to recover.
All skill, and no RNG makes Luigi a dull boy.
So true. Ooh. We getting combos.
Oh, and
Speaking
we're
of-
getting combos.
Speaking, nope, we dropped them.
Yeah.
40% is nice.
I think you got to go for the Zare on Younglink. I think he's a little too light for the up air.
Mayhaps.
That's just. They both got headphones on. Don't worry. I'm not coaching. I'm not coaching.
Well, one of them got AirPods in.
And the other one has headphones. So we're good. We're Gucci. We can talk about the state of play and the broader implications on the social ramifications of this match on the geopolitical state of Token Games in Edgewater, Maryland.
Whenever
and he's gone.
Oof. Okay, not quite.
Oh, and here we go. Just pulling out the hands on him once again. This is still winner's quarters, by the way. We're not even into top 8 yet. And we're already seeing this match. But it's not really a surprise, right? Zexyy's probably in the #1 seed. Fiji's probably like 8th, 9th, somewhere in that mix. Oh, that's going to be an up air.
Yep, that will be that second stock off of Luigi.
That's the kind of brain power you only get from playing the game for 6 years, folks. And he's gone.
Oh,
Oh, actually.
Well, low-key, this is an even game.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Zexyyy is that kind of player who kind of makes Younglink look like Luigi sometimes, as far as like those combos go.
For sure.
So, yeah, he's no stranger. And Fiji was winning by a lot, and now look at this. Looky here. Oh, the empty land? The amount of confidence that we're playing with. Oh! Oh! How did that whiff?
That was
The sword, to hit, he reeled his head back. Look at this. Look at this. Up smash, he reeled his head back. And it dodged the first hit of the up smash.
micro spacing.
That was genius, low key.
Yippee.
That was genius.
The hive
Look,
mind.
that absolutely was not intentional, but you know a week from now, Festive is going to come up and be like, you remember that up smash? Like, that was crazy.
Wow.
Because I'm used to seeing that on like Ivysaur forward smash or something. I don't think I get to see it off of an up smash too much, or if I do, it's Game and Watch. That's a crazy hurtbox shift.
It worked out.
It did indeed.
Kind of curious about these stage picks.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Zexyyy was expecting to be the one counterpicking here. I think the issue is that Younglink and Luigi kind of like the same stages. They kind of like those flat stages where you don't have platforms to escape to for one reason or another.
Yeah.
I think Hollow Bastion's going to be the pick. Like, I just feel it in my bones. See Zexyyy going to that stage a lot.
Either that or they just run it back to small battlefield.
Yeah, I could see them running it back too. And that's not even like just because they don't feel like picking a stage. That might actually just be the play.
That's what I do when I don't feel like picking a stage.
And listen, for the viewers at home, right now we're testing out. It's in beta right now. Shoutouts to Nova for putting it together, but we have the stage striking app working. We don't use the same tool that most other people do. So this is our own in-house tool, brand new, state of the art. So hopefully soon we'll have that up on screen for you guys, so you can actually see the thought process behind the stage picks a little more.
Yeah, you were right, by the way.
Oh yeah, Hollow Bastion. Yeah, I'm not too surprised because it's like a good compromise between a big flat stage where you can get your combos, but also a little bit of a reprieve if you're getting arrowed down. Wait, no, it was Zexyyy's pick. A little bit of a reprieve if you're getting grabbed too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think either way, this is a pretty good stage for both of them, so.
And then I know like a strategy that people use a lot against Luigi is like platform camping him, especially, you know, when they're those low percents. So, I mean, you only have one to work. Why?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think part of the reason why Luigi is actually so good is because for the first 3 years of Ultimate, we had 2 triplat stages, and we constantly ran 2 bands. So we would get rid of those stages, and then we would take. We would get rid of Yoshi's, and we would get rid of Battlefield, because Luigi doesn't like being camped out that way. And then we would just go to PS2, which is a fine stage for Luigi, but nothing fantastic. But now that we don't have Yoshi's, even with 3 bands, we still have so many big stages that he just gets to go to whatever flat stage is left available. And like, you know, you could say whatever you want about the game, or whatever, but stages absolutely do affect the tier list by a lot. Like, Steve would probably still be the best character in the game, even if we had things like Lilat and Yoshi's in the mix. But like the high tiers, I don't know if Luigi would be as good if we had like 3 triplats.
Yeah, probably not. That would be a bit yikes.
Kind of yep for 2 minutes there, my bad.
It's all good.
Hey, listen, I'm very analytical about this game. I love thinking about the broader implications of the geopolitical status.
No, when you were talking about 3
Smash
triplats, I was like, dear God, imagine Mario 2 bands with 3 triplats. Yikes.
There was a time, because we had right at the very beginning. Nice comeback from Zexyyy. But right at the very beginning of the game, we had Dreamland FOD, which people didn't realize had to get turned off right away, but it was Dreamland FOD and Battlefield. And people swapped between like, and then when Dreamland wasn't good anymore, then we swapped to FOD. Because before Hollow Bastion was a stage, we ran Yoshi's, and we ran Yoshi's Island, and we ran Yoshi's Story.
And there was Lilat. And
Yeah.
then Xanadu tried out a couple different stages. I remember when Skyloft was legal.
I did not like Xanadu's hazards on stage. I like that they tried one. I don't like that it had 6 stages and 4 of them didn't have hazards anyways. And the ones that did were Smashville, Town and City,
And FOD.
and FOD. So half of them didn't. And then everybody just went small battlefield anyways.
Not me. I played a bunch of FOD whenever I could, honestly.
I love playing FOD.
It was great. I almost took a game off Squid Plumber on that stage. With Ganon.
I think FOD is a great stage, but I understand people's skepticism to it because they said they fixed the performance issues, but low-key, probably not.
Nah.
So I feel that.
And overall, I think it's just easier to run hazards off.
But hey, listen, if you're watching this on YouTube or if you're in chat right now, let us know if you want us to try an experimental stage list. I'm sure we'd be down to try new things.
Yeah. You know, I really
just for like
missed
a month or so.
when Lilat tilted.
I don't know about the tilting part, but I do miss Lilat. Hazards off that stage was fine. Especially after they fixed the stage. There was a whole patch where they fixed the stage. Sakurai was like, all right, we see you complaining about the stage. And then we stopped playing on it like a month after.
Also, some weird things happen with knockback sometimes where people would get, like, launched upward from under the stage and they would just go through it.
Yeah, but I think that comes with the territory, because it's on Smashville too. Like, you can do that in Smashville. Not to the same degree, but, like, if you have a Rob up air or an Ivysaur up air, like, you're doing stuff like that.
Oh, I meant like the knockback, like the person that you hit gets hit from under the stage, just...
Right, because a lot of, like, down tilts send up and in. So that's probably, that's when it happened a lot back in the day, is that they would try and shark, but then the person that's above them would hit, like, a down tilt. Or, like, sometimes you'll see, like, a ridiculous down smash, but I'm like...
Oh, I get what you're saying now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's usually when it happened. That's working as intended. That's not jank. That's, like, it's a semi-permeable stage. That's how it works. Fiji, though, you know, we've been kind of talking through because Zexyyy was like another day in the office. Fiji back on Pac, going back to the OGs. And for a matchup like this, I can see it, right? Because Zexyyy is just not letting you get in at all.
Yeah, I mean, that is kind of the protocol against Luigi. If you can afford to kind of like camp him out and force him to approach, it does tend to go really well for you. I mean, that's true for a lot of matchups. The character that forces the other character to approach generally is doing better. Unless it's a character that is like really good at approaching, like Greninja.
Yeah, I mean, it really depends, right? Because the argument about Luigi and the reason why he's so difficult to place on a tier list is like, yeah, whenever he gets the grab, he should be killing you. But versus some characters, it's really hard to do. So that's the way that you should play versus Luigi and Kazi and whatever. And those super volatile characters are always going to be really hard to place in the meta. Because I still, to this day, even though I hate the character, I still don't think he's that great of a character. I think that the players that play him do a very good job of using his tools very well. But I don't put him in top tier. I put him at the top of high tier. I'm not crazy, but, you know, that's still where I feel he belongs.
Wait, Kazuya or Luigi?
Luigi. Kazuya's top tier. Kazuya's top tier because he is more volatile, but the characters he loses to are generally not good. Like, his worst matchup is probably, like, Sonic and Duck Hunt, which Sonic's good, but, like, Duck Hunt, you're not really running into Duck Hunts. So I feel like he beats more of the good characters, versus Luigi doesn't really beat the best characters.
Probably molding back there behind that PC.
Oh, yeah.
You said you don't run into Duck Hunt. What about me? Because that's definitely how Kyle sounds.
The Duck Hunt is not real, bro. I don't care. I don't care that I'm on the hit list. It is not real.
Hello, yes. We'd like to take this time on commentary to talk crap about
You better
KML
put that dog down, goddammit.
Insane. Anyway, back to the set.
I'm on thin ice, so is that Duck Hunt.
Okay.
Hey, listen, that's what we in the business like to call a callback to a better time. Production is just staring at me right now.
So, you know, this Pac-Man doing some pretty good things, getting up aired. You know, that's just rage, actually, if you think about it.
I know the Luigi is technically the OG, but this Pac-Man feels like vanilla, you know?
Yeah.
That's what the Pac feels like. It's just Fiji's character. Like it or not, Fiji, I think this is the character that you can express with the most.
Yeah, Pac-Man does have a lot of skill expression. I do like that about the character.
Yeah, no, as much as I joke about not liking fighting the character, in all honesty, it does feel more interesting and engaging than a lot of the other good characters in Ultimate does. Like that, for example! That's a cool setup! Using that jab to lock Zexyyy in place? Like, we gotta have confidence in the Pac. That was so good.
Yeah, I was gonna elaborate more on what you were saying by saying, like, between, like, Sable and Fiji and, like, you know, all the different Pac-Man players out there, they all play so distinct from each other. Like, I've played against Fiji a decent amount in bracket, and I've played against Sable a decent amount in, like, friendlies, and they don't play the same, like, at all.
Because I feel like Pac-Man is the fair Steve. Like,
Kind of.
Cause what a lot of Pac-Mans will do, or a lot of Pac-Men, is it Pac-Man?
Pac-Man?
I feel like it's Pac-Man.
Pax-Man.
Pax-Man. A lot of what the Pac-Mans like to do is they'll set up hydrant, go in the corner, charge up their fruit. But it's what they do afterwards that makes them different. And I feel like it's the same type of thing for Steve, right? They'll go in the corner, they'll put their blocks up, they'll mine for resources, but then, you know, some of them will go for NIL, some of them will go for jab combos, some of them will go for minecart in the corner. So it's all about what they do afterwards. And I feel like Fiji is kind of sort of in between, where he's not really super aggressive. He's very like, he's the closest thing that I think we have to playing like set play almost. Because Snake is like the closest thing we got to a set play character, but Pac-Man's a close second.
Fiji maneuvering around a lot of those with that up B, but still going to get caught by that F till that ledge there.
Still doing a lot better, I would say, than Luigi those last couple of games. I still like that we're sticking to our guns with this pick.
Yeah.
Oh, and we're putting it up too,
Ooh.
and Zexyyy forced to hold the ledge for a long time. Look at Fiji going creative mode with it, saying, hey, listen, I may have put this Pac-Man back in the back pocket, but don't you get it twisted. I still got what it takes.
Yeah, these
Even
setups,
right up.
they're working, but they feel so abstract.
But listen, I feel like that's the kind of thing you have to do, right? Zexyyy is a very good player. I'm 90% sure he's the #1 seed. Like, you have to do that in order to win consistently, because we stole a game away in game 1, but now we're showing, hey, no, I can keep it up.
This is true.
Yeah, I don't need to play with any cheese to be able to make things happen.
I do know Fiji loves those F smashes in neutral.
I mean, it's fairly safe. Like, I don't know what Youngling's supposed to do about it. Out of shield, I don't know what he's supposed to do.
Safe-ish and active.
Yeah. For sure, and it does like 20% every single time it hits, which, you know, if you're not hitting those Gallic... Oh! Ooh. Wait, double jump is gone. Oh, no, it's not. I'm lying.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, though. Fiji on the cusp of getting this. This would be a pretty big upset for him, and like, or for them. And, of course, it had to be last stock. The amount of Game 5, or like, both of these have been Game 5 last stocks. Like, two out of the 3 best of 5s that we've gotten had to be. He just looking for a way in.
Yeah, Zexyyy just not really given very many chances, which, I mean, if you're up, that is kind of how you're supposed to be playing Young Link. Because, like, all of these projectiles have combo capabilities, but you can also just poke with them. And it's such a powerful tool that, like, Pac-Man has projectiles, but can't really counter poke as effectively with them. And, like, you can kind of set up the hydrant as, like, a, you know, a shield of sorts, but it doesn't last forever.
Zexyyy right now looking for that read out of the corner.
That Ashek is very safe, by the way.
Luigi looking to slow it down. We have the kernel of corn in our hands. Oh, we pull out the first. Oh, what was that DI? And we have enough time to pull out another bell. This time it could kill. Oh! Oh!
Not quite.
Almost.
Getting in there. Scary position. Gonna be catching.
Dude, Fiji has crawled all the way back.
Uh-oh.
All the way back. Gets the back air. Not going to be it yet. Fiji popping off too
Pac-Man
early.
is so weak.
Fiji stood up in their chair. Apple coming out. Not going to be it.
I think Apple would kill here.
Both of them looking for anything. Hydrant. Not going to do it quite yet. Oh, but we have to
Scary
set it
position.
with the hydrant.
Oh.
The DBC. The DBC. Zexyyy takes it. That was crazy.
Wow.
They were both gone. But right when it mattered most, down air killing off the top. If that was sour down air, if that was sour back air. Oh my goodness. It came down to the wire. Fiji popping off early. We saw him steal that first game away with the up smash. We saw Zexyyy crawl it back, get that adaptation.
With another
Fiji
up smash.
switching characters and brings it right to the very edge.
Oh, wow. Winner's quarters, by the way.
That was so hype for a winner's quarter set. Yeah, no, that Packer was killing for sure. That's
Definitely.
crazy. That got my heart pumping, dude.
Kind of feel bad for Fiji there, because just like, Pac-Man back here is so weak. Oh my god, that didn't kill when it did. Or when it hit the first time.